Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Heavy Metal Hotep with a EP review for you guys. It's going to be the first one that we do, and shout out to Soulgrinder Zine, my boy Paul, who runs it. Sent me some stuff, sent me some promo CDs and a few other things, and we're going to be reviewing a couple of the CDs that he sent me. So the first song off of the six-way split, by the way, this is what it looks like. Back it up a little bit so you guys can see it. So the EP is called Deadly Mosh Revenge, six-way split, and I gotta tell you guys, honestly, all the bands that were on the CD, man, they did their thing. Like, it is just an insane ride from start to finish. I mean, you've got some great riffs, some great solos, just great songwriting in general. And I gotta say, man, they definitely, all the bands did their thing. But we're gonna go track by track, and I'm just gonna share some of the notes and my thoughts on the songs that are on this six-way split EP. So the first band that we have is called Fatal Agent. And they have a song called Pain Asylum. So, right off the bat, starts off slow, builds up, really gives you a sense of what's about to happen. They don't just, blow their load all at once and just, kind of crash out at the end. They just, keep building and building, with different things added in. And I gotta tell you, the very, the first minute of that song, the first minute of Pain Asylum, it's really groovy. Definitely, can just nod your head to it. It's really mid-tempo. It's not too fast, not too slow. And yeah, the vocals, I think is really cool. The way they did it. They have a lot of gang vocal parts throughout the track, and I mean, it works. It has a very old school thrash sound. Not the song itself. I would say that is mixed with a very pronounced hardcore influence, but with all those gang vocals, obviously where thrash got it from. But yeah, it's a really nice touch. Something that you wouldn't normally expect, as much as it is in a thrash song. You'd more expect it on the hardcore side, but I like how they just sprinkled that in throughout the song, and it works. It sounds great. So the first solo that comes up, there's tempo change, and it's what I remember hearing. It's again, this is a song where you're going to hear the old school influence. You're going to hear how much it sounds like it's from the 80s, even though this is, newer band, the newer song, as far as I know anyway. You're going to, if you're a fan of old school 80s thrash metal, then you're going to enjoy yourself with this first one. Pain Asylum, it's a solid track, I gotta say. What I think is really cool though is it keeps the riffs keep pushing the song forward, right? Song has momentum, it has weight to it, it's not just fast for the sake of being fast, it's aggressive, but it's not, let's just see how fast we can play, and there's no dynamic to it, it's just one tempo and then boom, we're done. Now these guys definitely, it sounds like they definitely crafted this song to build and to keep have momentum and keep the song feeling like it's moving forward, and still have some weight to it and be heavy. So all in all, I personally think it's a really solid song. It's definitely a great start to the EP. And I think at the end there's just like this little grunt sound that I think is a little nice touch. It's random, but I think it works for the song. So next up, we have the Donna Party with Serial Thrasher. And I honestly have probably going to say that this is probably my favorite song on the EP. I think this is, even though, you know, one of my, you know, a couple friends of mine, you know, they made it onto, they got on the EP and, you know, they do their thing. We'll get to them in a second. Not going to spoil who it is, but if you have a CD, then you might know who I'm talking about. Yeah, the Donna Party, man. Honestly, like, I don't know, man. It's such a great song that they wrote, where, you know, it starts off, you know, just off rip, just punches you in the face. Like, they don't waste any time getting to work, man. Like, they get busy on that song, and it's just a force from start to finish. Just like a driving force. And honestly, I mean, when it comes to the lyrics too, to be honest, I would say that, you know, this could be a new thrash metal anthem. I mean, you listen to the lyrics of Serial Thrasher, right? And honestly, like, the title should, you know, tell you what you need to know already. In all honesty, I would say that anyone that's into thrash metal and they hear this song, I think you guys might agree that this would be like a new anthem for thrash metal. I mean, you have all the staples, you know, from bands like Testament to Metallica to Exodus, and this band in particular. When I hear their name, I don't necessarily I won't think thrash right away, but I gotta tell you, they killed it, right? Very, very solid song. Great song, actually. And that's something that stood out to me, was that just how they got right down to business and didn't waste a single second of the song with something that didn't seem like it was needed. Everything moved on quickly, but in a memorable way. Yeah, you know, I like, and again, going back to the lyrics, you know, the song itself fucks you up. Like, the thrash dude that they're talking about, like the serial thrash that they're talking about. I mean, the music is like the music and the lyrics go hand in hand, you know, and I can see whether the music came first or the lyrics came first. I don't know, you know, obviously I don't know how they wrote it, but I can definitely see why they picked, okay, let's write this song this way to these lyrics that this guy wrote, or let's write these lyrics are perfect for the song that we just created. Like, it's, for a thrash metal song, I mean, it is a very, very good song. Definitely check that one out. You know, shout out to the Donna Party. You know, they did their thing on that song. So next up, coming in at track 3, we have Disruptor. These guys are from Peru, and the song that they have on the 6-way split is called The Last Day. And to be honest, off rip, like, if you're a fan of black and thrash, this is a song that you need to check out. And if this song is what they normally put out, and the sound that they normally put out, like if this is their sound and you're a fan of black and thrash, you need to check out this band. Because make no mistake, when you hear it, if you know about the different subgenres of metal and you know why they sound like this and why they have their names and whatnot, you're gonna automatically hear the black metal influence. Or if you're just a fan of black metal, you're gonna hear that influence is straight away as soon as you get to that song, as soon as they get into it. And it's they just put it out there like, yeah, you know, this, our influence is black metal, we love thrash, but you know, they threw a little black metal in there too, and they did it right. Because not, like, let's be honest, like, I gotta be honest with you guys, not every band does it great. You know, any band can just take something from a sound from another genre, and then mix it with something else that they do, and just fart something out. But you know, it really does take craftsmanship to actually make it sound good, write a good song. Not riff salad, just a good song, you know, a cohesive song. And I think they do a good job of that, you know. And it goes right back to what I was saying about the first track. You know, they build it up. They don't just, like, you know, if you're going to come straight out the gate, you know, at least make it memorable. And that's what the Donna Party did, you know, for Serial Thrasher. But for the next band that comes up, they just decided, again, they went back and started to build the song up. And then they let loose. They have a solo at the beginning, and I honestly think that it's a very well written solo, to be honest. Like, whoever, I don't know who the lead guitarist is, and I may be a biased because I'm a lead guitarist myself, but at the same time, like, he killed that shit. So then we get to, well, actually, one more thing I want to say about Disruptor before we move on. Yeah, overall the solos are great. They're fast. It's you know, the song is aggressive, but it doesn't overstay its welcome either. You know, it comes in, comes out. You know, it gets in, does its job, gets out, song over. And they do it in a way that you'll remember the riffs, you'll remember the song. You know, those riffs and solos are not, they're so well written, they're not forgettable. So yeah, anybody that's a fan of black and thrash, or even just black metal, or just thrash metal, you really suggest taking a look at Disruptor, because they did their thing and they definitely killed this track. Like, they fucked the shit up. So